Look who decided to show himself.
Hey, we didn't start.
Mr. Yaya.
Did you start already?
Yeah, I started.
Oh.
And I mean, everyone was
Mr.
muted, so they
Sleepy.
didn't hear anything. But what's going on, everybody? We are back with another podcast episode with a almost full cast, but Donnie is not here today. Honestly, I'm surprised. Well, I don't know, cause like, dude, you were up late, I was up late. But when did you sleep? When did you sleep last night, dude? Actually,
I went to bed. I kind of watched the sunrise, and then I went to bed like 5:30.
okay. Yeah, Donnie hadn't slept, and it was like 3 p.m. yet, so I think he's probably just out. So, regardless, let's do some introductions. Start with Yaya.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I've been playing Xenoblade, so like, I just been chilling. I ain't got nothing really to say.
Big shit.
And then, dude.
What's good? It's your boy Doom. I've already spent $100 on PSO2. It's rough. It's rough in the streets.
And then Sam.
Yo, what's up, y'all? I haven't been whaling and I haven't been playing Xenoblade.
So-
he bought a COD season pass though.
Yo, 5 bones, bro. I earned that job. I hit level 100. I'm not gonna just sit there and let all my hard work go to waste.
It's a good point. It's a good point. And then you know who it is. It's your boy Jam. So a lot of stuff is going on. That's why we are back 3 weeks later. This is kind of unheard of. And we decided to come together to talk about it. So first things first, I wasn't gonna do it, but Sam made me think I should. So, well, I guess some of you already answered. But other than PSO2, you been playing anything else, dude?
Hell no. And I'm a big Xenoblade fan too. That's how you know it got me. I haven't even
yeah.
bought Xenoblade yet. I have not even purchased the game yet. I had the money to purchase it. I had the money like set away, and I was like, I'll get it next week when I get paid. I'm gonna just use this on PSO2 credits. Like that's how bad it's been.
Y'all hear that? So my man downloaded a free game and
I'm
passed
addicted.
up on a
addicted.
paid game
Oh, no,
because
I'm addicted.
he dumped it at the PSO2. That's the shit I like to hear. Let's go.
No, I am fully well. I understand. I have an addiction.
So I tweeted the other day. I was like, "Yo, so I've been playing PSO2 more than I've ever played any game, but some of y'all be playing, and dude was one of those people. Like, oh my goodness, I love it though. I love it." And then Sam, this question was because of you. What have you been playing, sir?
All right, so besides Call of Duty, which I bought the Battle Pass for, I've still been playing Final Fantasy 7. I'm on chapter 17.
There you go.
I'm honestly like right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I might as well just beat it.
Taking your time, I like it.
I've been playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 because I'm hyped for the remake. It's about to be heat. It's about to be fire. It's about to be the best game of the year.
Oof.
Better than Last of Us 2, which
Oof.
we'll talk about later. And then I've been playing Yoshi's Island still. I've been trying to 100% it for like the second time,
There you
and
go.
I've been enjoying it.
I just I beat Final Fantasy 7. I think that was last week, so you're not that far off.
Yeah, I'm happy. There's 18 chapters from what I know, so
Yeah,
I could just beat it the next time I sit down and play it.
exactly. That's what's up. So I've been beating that. I'm about to beat Digimon World Next Door. I'm like halfway, but the last half is shorter than the first, way shorter than the first. So I'm about to beat it finally, dude. I've been playing the game for months. Huh?
I need to see you say it complete, because you've been streaming that game forever, bro.
I have 60 hours in it right now.
What
60
game?
hours. Digimon World Next Order.
Oh,
And I just hit the halfway point. That's pretty.
you haven't? I thought you beat that game like 30 years ago.
I didn't know what I was doing. I restarted because I was like, have you ever played a world game?
No.
They're interesting. Like, it's some shit. And so like if you start off kind of rough, it's a bit annoying. So you just might want to restart. So that's what I did. Yeah, bro. I've been trying to beat this game since 2017. It came out 2016. And so I'm almost done with that. I beat Resident Evil 3. I beat Final Fantasy 7. I'm beating games, so stop talking at me. Thank you.
2020 is a new you, man.
Hell yeah. New jam, yeah, bro. All right, so that's cool. Yeah, you said Xenoblade. So we got two PSO addicts in the call, and then some.
I don't know, bro. I think it's a Final Fantasy 7 remake effect. Cause like after I beat that game, I was like, dog, I want to play more RPGs. And then like I remember having Xenoblade for a long period of time. I just looked at that one day. I was like, I think it's time. And then I got past once you get past chapter 4 of Xenoblade, boy, that game OD. Then I got done with that. I beat Torna, and now I'm on D, the deluxe edition, definitive edition.
So yeah, like, you were literally singing its praise last episode. So wait, like, dude, did you like 2?
What, Xenoblade 2? Yeah, I like Xenoblade 2.
Okay, yeah. That's what's up. I think I gotta get through 1 though. I'm pretty deep to an extent. I'm like chapter 6 maybe, and I do enjoy it. I don't know, it just doesn't hold me, but I think I might get to it. When I think about it, I kind of think I had fun. So maybe after I put some more time in that, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna get. I feel like I'm gonna get definitive edition at some point. So let's get into these topics. So let's start off with. It's interesting. Like we had our next generation episode, and then next thing you know, literally I think it was a week later, PS5 tech demo on Unreal Engine 5 was shown. Shooey, thoughts on that?
The tech demo, it was crazy. I think if that, obviously not every game's gonna look exactly like that. That's it's a fucking tech demo, but it was just good to see like all the the new the little things like the RTX reflections and all that stuff, or the RTX is not RTX, ray tracing reflections and all that shit. So it's just good to see that. It's basically good to confirm what we already know, and that's what it did. For me, at least.
I thought it looked cool. There was like that part where it was kind of like an Avatar where they showed all the statues. There's like that part. That part was dope. Like the amount of like things on screen that are so detailed that you can see. That's going to be crazy when like certain games come out and they really ramp up the environmental like storytelling and things like that. I feel like it'll be real cool once it's actually like put in a real game. I mean, that was just someone walking through a cave, you know. We didn't really get to see much of the outside except for like that gliding section, or I don't even know if it was gliding, whatever that person did when they jumped off the cliff.
It was like flying, honestly.
Yeah. It kind of gave me Anthem vibes, low key, when they like first showed Anthem, but it just looked dope. The energy of all that entire demo. I hope like actual games look like that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw that, my brain instantly went to like, dang, Spider-Man PS5 finna be crazy. Cause like in the first game, they have a few sections where they just run along stuff, but they turn them into just pure like QTEs. I'm like, dang, they could probably like turn up next gen with this, cause they couldn't really do that with the last game. I remember it was in some diary I read of like how they dynamically wanted to do certain things but had to opt for QTEs. And I don't know. I feel like straight up that hopefully games will look like that in the next 2 to 3 years.
That's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. Cause like it was like cutscene quality, but it was live gameplay in a sense. You were in control.
Yeah, so, like the flying literally reminds me of like Spectacular Spider-Man, like the old cartoons where he's just like gliding across before he swings again.
Cause she was finessing it.
Yeah. So
she was like dodging all those things. So it was interesting. I saw somebody post a tech demo, the PS, maybe was it 3 tech demo, and they were I don't know, it was like Unreal Engine 3 or 4, something like that, and it looked so bad. And what was interesting was it looked good at the time, but like when you look back at, I forget if it was PS3 or PS4 era, whichever era it was, when you look back at like the newest games, they were past what we saw there. So I saw a big talk of, some people are like, this is a tech demo. The games are never going to get to that. I highly disagree. And I think we're going to get to that faster than we've ever done in any other generation. Would you guys agree with me, or do you still
It's
think
definitely going to get to that point at some
I think
point.
it's getting to that point. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever's saying it's not is kind of delusional.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even look at like, Final Fantasy Remake compared to Final Fantasy 15, right? Like those are two games made by the same company, and they like Final Fantasy 7, besides like some textures, looks vastly better than 15
That's
when
very
like
true.
just running through.
That's like a vivid image in my head too. I really remember what 15 looked like, and it looked pretty good. 7 looked even more insane, so it's a good point. Yeah, it was cool to see that. So, next, we got Ghost of Tsushima gameplay exploration customization reveal. That was crazy too. They just were rapid firing us these last 3 weeks. I'll even start this
They're
one.
trying to get it out.
Yeah, I'll even start this one. Yeah, because if you think about it, because this event that we're going to be talking about is for PS5, right? Is it focused on that? I think that's really it. That's pretty wild. An hour of just PS5. So that's why they're like, all right, let's start. Dude hates it when I say this. Start unloading our load on these.
Oh my god.
You can just say unloading your thoughts, man. You don't even got to say you're
unloading my load.
But what is it? What is it? It's their,
man.
You know what I mean? It's their load.
Unloading my load.
All right, but I'll start. I don't know. I wasn't expecting. Becco just coming in when I said that. I wasn't expecting that the game to have that type of direction. Like, I thought it was about to be some, obviously not Sekiro but like the way that Sekiro progressed as a story with that type of one world. I was surprised by the Breath of the Wild touch. So it actually got me more excited because I didn't really know what to expect. And contrary to what people think about the combat, I actually think it looks interesting despite us not even knowing much. Something about it feels different, and I like that.
I just think they didn't show the combat dynamically enough to really get a feel for what was going on the same way they did stealth. Like the stealth, you sort of saw them use a little bit more gadgets and then like kill some people, like fight someone. Like they did combat in the stealth where they killed that person before you had a chance to announce that, someone was there and things like that. I just think they could have just done a better job showing the combat, maybe show a little bit more depth, but obviously we're going to see how it goes when it actually comes out. What I thought was cool was how, like we talked about, I don't even know which episode it was, where they have a map, but they don't have like a way, a way marker on your screen. Instead, it's the wind. I think it's cool that games are starting to use the environment to tell you where to go instead of like an artificial GPS marker that you're just going to walk to, because it kind of feels robotic in a way to just walk to a marker, walk to a GPS, like through a GPS route. But seeing like how you're on the horse and like if a bird flies over you, you follow the bird and they're going to show you something, or if you see a fox, it's going to lead you to a trail, or not a trail, a shrine, and things like that. I feel like games have a lot more potential when it actually comes to exploring the world, and I think that we're finally starting to get there. Like Breath of the Wild had it,
That's true.
This one's having it. I think PS5 is really going to have a few of them too, because of how there's more power, more detailed landscapes can be made.
That's crazy. That's crazy you say that, because like Breath of the Wild really did have that, and like it was because you would set a marker and it just kind of led you in a general direction, and then as you're trying to find it, you find other stuff.
You find 7 more things.
Yep.
Because I would mark. When I'm going through Breath of the Wild, I'll try to mark every shrine in the distance that I see, so I could go and get them when I remember. I'd go start going to the shrine, and I'd have to mark like 7 more shrines, and I'd run out of marks.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I did that happen to me too. Oh man, and that's exactly why I'm excited, and like I don't always like the samurai aesthetic, but I sometimes do. If you do it in a certain way, and I don't even have a specific like criteria, you just gotta like do it right, basically, and I'll enjoy it. And it's doing something right now. I'm hoping the customization got some drip. You know what I mean, man? Because like, come on now,
See,
the ghost outfit's pretty nice. So
here's my thing about Ghost of Tsushima. I feel like it's gonna be one of those games that just don't demo well, but then when you play it, it's gas.
I feel
don't
like
know,
the combat side of it. I meant to
like,
say that too. The combat side
yeah.
for sure.
Like for me, like I'm all excited for it. Like I'm ready, but I do understand the complaints on why people are disappointed about it. Because like if you look at Sekiro, right, and how Sekiro was moving, like regardless if it's easy, hard, or whatever, like Sekiro, you got freedom, right? Like at least for me, in a game like that, like it was like leveled up Onimusha when it came to Sekiro. But now it's like, okay, take the Assassin's Creed 2 aspect and put in the samurai, which is something I always wanted, but it's just like it just didn't have the pop. And you know, they probably don't want to show all of that. That's how Sucker Punch really is. Like all the cool stuff you're not going to get till like late game. That's generally how most of their games work. So I don't know. I feel like Ghost of Tsushima is one of those games that ain't gonna do too well just by looking at it, but if you actually play it, they need to drop a demo or something. Like, I think that's what they need to do.
To this day I've not watched that State of Play, so
Oh, for real?
I haven't even watched the Last of Us one either. But Discord, like I haven't just been not tuned in.
Yeah, on purpose or like just it just happened.
For the Last of Us, I didn't tune in on purpose.
Yeah.
The Ghost of Tsushima, it was like I was doing something when it came on, and I just never watched it after.
Yeah, I didn't watch it live either. What
do you guys think about in Ghost how you can play the entire game in black and white with the film filter on?
I mean, I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna play it.
I'm probably gonna be one of the few people that do that.
You know,
I'm definitely fine with Japanese audio though.
I grew up. My granddad has watched. Me and him has watched a lot of old like 70s, 80s kung fu and samurai films, especially by the Shaw Brothers and stuff like that. So like that aesthetic pleases me. And like generally, like when I edit like videos and stuff like that, I do the black and white thing to try to emulate that. So that's kind of fine. That's probably like one of the most hype features for me in the game this year. I ain't gonna lie to you, but was something that didn't make sense that I was actually scared with Ghost of Tsushima. I feel like the AI about to be mad sus, like, cause it was that one point in the State of Play where like I guess he jumped down and killed everybody, and then like 3 people stayed, 2 ran away, and then the 2 people didn't even alert any other guards, and then there was a whole bunch of other guards on the other side of the ship. They didn't even alert them, and I feel like it's just gonna be mad. I don't know, automatic. What do you call it?
Well, they said they explained. They said they begin to fear the ghosts. Now it's interesting because. What is this? Is it from that specific incident, or is it from multiple times of looting these Mongol camps? Regardless, I was also interested by that because, so what? They're scared of this dude sneaking around throwing smoke bombs, but the dude that walks right up in the door, challenging everybody and slicing your throat, all your friends are around. They're not gonna get scared of him. That's what I didn't. I was like, I might be more scared. I mean, obviously, and then it was also nighttime. I don't know if it's like just because it's nighttime and you got the little mask on. What happens if your outfit adds like some fear thing? There's a lot of unknown, and then I don't know. That part was that it was like cinematically explained, but like technically, it's like hold on, I need some more details here.
I also wonder if stealth is specifically only a nighttime feature in like
I
battles or
also
a
thought
daytime
that. Yeah.
feature. Because like he was like, but at night the ghost or whatever his name is turns to the ghost, and then like he starts doing all this stealth stuff. It's like, well, can you not do stealth stuff during the day? Like,
Exactly.
because I may want to play more stealthy. Because to me, the stealth looks really cool. And so, like, would I just have to sit there and wait till nighttime to always do the stuff I want to do if I want to do stealth, or can I do it at all times? You know, they didn't really show it.
I'm
They
thinking.
made it seem like a day and night type thing, and
Yeah.
less like a something you could do all the time.
What if it's like? What if it's like? Depending on how you want to play the game, whenever it's a certain time of the day, you can do, because there's two sides. You can be exploring, trying to find the shrines, all this other stuff, or you could be raiding these camps. If you like to fight in the day, you go out in the day and do your shit, or it's like you want to be a nighttime person, so during the day you're now just exploring. That's one thing. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool to me.
that could be cool,
Yeah.
especially if the NPCs and stuff like that react that way. You know,
Uh-huh.
like yeah, that would be cool. I'm very interested to see how the game is, especially because even though we have this 18-minute or however long video it was, we still don't really know too much about the game. Like
Uh-huh.
we understand the combat a little bit and like what's going on a little bit and how the systems work, but like
To be
there's
honest, they
still
gave
so much
us.
more that the game is going to have when we actually play it.
Yeah. To be honest, they might have just. I feel like they gave us a very good, because it doesn't spoil too much, but it gives us a good idea of what's going on, and it gets us thinking. I think that's a pretty good trailer in my book. So sounds like it's a cop across the board.
Yep, and Sucker Punch, they never make bad games, so I'm sure it's going to be good regardless.
True. Real quick, people keep talking about the PS5 controller. I like the controller. I think the only one in here that doesn't like it is Yaya, right?
That color gotta go.
Well, with
It's
that new
white and
picture
black,
that they
though.
did, but with that new picture they did, it looks like they have an all black controller.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very
I'm
true.
with it now. Like,
all black controller would be prime.
That is true. Like the thumbnail to this stream is that, yeah, future. But that could just be black. I don't know. Maybe they might even show a PS5 controller or the color. I don't know. Start off with like
Yeah.
this little pan of it. I don't know. But I like it. And whenever you say you don't like the color, I mean, I guess you mean the colorway, because I'm like, it's black and
yeah, the
white.
colorway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I could say I don't like it until I hold it, because I was the same way with the Pro controller, and that's one of my favorite controllers now. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this controller. Then I actually played with it, and I fell in love. That's probably like top 5 favorite controllers, period, for me.
Are you talking about the Switch one?
Yeah, the Switch one.
Yeah, it's mad comfortable. The grip, I love the grip. Nice and wide.
Yeah, nice and wide, sir.
Yeah, bro, that's a nice and wide controller. Your hands don't feel cramped at all. The triggers feel nice. The shoulder buttons are
I
nice.
was tuned out and then I tuned back in and I said I love the grip, nice and wide. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, dude's addicted, so you know he's trying to multitask right now. All right, next topic is basically, I just put this in here for Sam. Paper Mario, or actually, does anyone else like it?
I like 2 Paper Mario games out of like 6.
Son, I thought there was literally only one.
Nah, bro, there's 5 Paper Mario games and 2 of them are good. A third one is pretty good, and then the other 2 are garbage. This one looks like they're kind of returning back to form, but not really. Like, it's hard to tell from what they showed because it was a 2-minute gameplay, or not even a gameplay trailer. It was just a 2-minute trailer with like 10 seconds of gameplay. But like, it looks like there's partners are back, but not fully the same way. Thousand Year Door had them, and the original Paper Mario had them.
Yeah.
But I can't tell if they're using stickers or not again because the game, like when they showed the menu, there was like this one Japanese clip that was like 10 seconds where they showed the menu. It only showed 2 things in the menu, and I obviously couldn't read what they said because it was in Japanese, and it was just a hammer and a foot or a shoe. And so hopefully you don't have to sit there and waste items in order to attack, and it's just like you upgrade your shoes or your hammer and stuff like that and attack. But if it's back to the sticker star thing, it's going to have the same problem Sticker Star and Color Splash had, where it's battles mean nothing because all you're doing is getting coins and wasting your items. But the ring mechanic, of the battles looks pretty hype. Where like you're in the center of the circle, and you have to move the rings around to like get straight shots so you can do more damage. And I feel like that depth will make the battles way better than what they were in Color Splash and in Sticker Star, where it's just press this stick or press this card and do the attack. So hopefully it gives it a little bit more depth, and hopefully it has a little bit of Thousand Year Door inspiration in it, because it also all the battles are happening in a crowd the same way in Thousand Year Door, where they happen in an audience, like a stage play type thing. So hopefully it's like the best of both worlds with both those games. But I honestly just want them to remake Thousand Year Door, but not like the same exact game, but a different story. And hopefully that's this, but it doesn't really look like it. The story looks cool though. Bowser's not the villain. I mess with that.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Yeah, again, I like 2 games out of like 5, so my expectations are not high, I guess.
I don't know if I'm about to buy it on launch though, because it comes out the same day as Ghost, and Ghost is definitely about to be a better game.
Yeah, you can trust it more at this rate.
Yeah, I definitely can trust it more.
Well, I just want to throw that in there because that was kind of big-ish news whenever it got announced. It was rumored. We did talk about it prior to the stream or the last episode.
And also that rumor kind of, or that the release of the Paper Mario kind of backs up the claims that the next like Mario game is about to be the remakes of the 3D Mario games for the 35th anniversary, because Paper Mario and those games were like in the same rumor. And since the Paper Mario game exists, you would think these 3D Mario games exist too.
At least they have higher likelihood.
Yeah.
I will be there when 64 is remade. I will be there. You can count on me. All right. So, the main topic that we're here to discuss. PS5 event.
Woo! Let's go!
18th.
Yes, sir!
So,
feeding the streets.
So let's read a little article about. I think they made this. Yeah, this is from their blog. I'm not reading it from their blog. Sony Interactive Entertainment will unveil a first look at the games you'll be playing after PlayStation 5 launches this holiday on June 4th at 1 p.m. PT, 4 p.m. ET. The company announced. You will be able to watch Future of Gaming presentation, which will run for a bit more than an hour, live on YouTube, Twitch, and places.com. More than an hour of gameplay on the PlayStation 5. Well, games you'll be playing. Probably a mix of gameplay and trailers. If I had to be able to fill up a whole hour. I mean, at the same time, if you just grab 5-6 games, play them for 15 minutes each, you can fill up an hour. So that's not as well, but that's a treat. And it's basically that's around the time that E3 usually is happening. So they're like, we're gonna put this on our back. So they say, according to Sony Interactive Entertainment President and CEO Jim Ryan, the games coming to PS5 represent the best in the industry from innovative studios that span the globe and studios both larger and smaller. Those newer and those more established all have been hard at work developing games that will showcase the potential of the hard work. And he adds, this is part of our series of PS5 updates, and rest assured, after next week's showcase, we will still have much to share with you.
Which means we're not seeing what the console looks like. Let's get that out. Not about to see what the console look like. We're probably only seeing games.
For sure. Now, does that make anybody mad?
No.
Nah, I'm fine with that. I don't really care that much, but
Nah, I'm mad.
I need to know what I'm gonna get. Like, look, even if I don't know how the console look, I need to know what I'm gonna be playing if I'm gonna buy the console on launch, right? Or
because the look isn't gonna decide whether you get it or not. Am I
no.
accurate?
No.
The look matters.
Nah, that shit could look like the worst console of all time. Like,
yeah, I bought a Wii U.
I bought the
launch,
PS3,
so
like the launch PS3.
It ain't that bad.
Critical for me to say
That joint's bulky.
bro, I bought the launch Xbox One. That shit.
Me too. I see it right
gonna
now.
be an Amazon package. So I don't really care about the look that much, but like,
I don't care about the look.
I just
want to see it.
I just want to see it.
I just want to see it. It's just like weird. Like the first thing Xbox really showed was how it looked. before they even showed the games, and it's like it's just kind of weird. Like it makes you kind of feel uneasy in a way that we just haven't seen what it looks like because what if there's like problems with the actual hardware, and that's the reason why we can't see it. Like we don't actually know why they're not showing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't, but it doesn't really matter. They just said that it's releasing on holiday, so
I mean,
if
yeah,
there's
it doesn't matter,
problems,
but
it's not gonna release during holiday.
I mean, I wouldn't say that at all, to be honest, because the Xbox
And
360 released with tons of problems,
yeah,
like
well,
overheating problems, because they were trying to get ahead of PlayStation. So if PlayStation delays the PS5 when they've been constantly saying we're not delaying it, we're not delaying, we're not delaying it, they're putting pressure on themselves to put it out there at that particular time, so they can rush it
but
if there is problems.
holiday is pretty open ended. That
I
that
mean,
could
no,
be
it
as
means it's
late
coming out
as
before Christmas.
December. Yeah, that could be as
No,
late as
no
December.
way, it ain't coming out. Oh, well, yeah,
I'm
December,
just
yeah.
saying it
I think
can
it's in
be.
February.
No, what? No.
I misheard you. I don't know. I'm tripping.
So yeah,
I mean, yeah, but it would be early December. It would be like the first week of
for
December
sure,
at the latest.
for sure. I guess I'm just saying that that's a long time. So if they really needed to delay, yeah. Regardless, it don't really matter. If they need a delay, they'll let us know. So what? So games. We're literally gonna see games. So let's start with this. You think how many do you think will be like remakes of something that's been like like remade, and then how many do you think is gonna be new IP? Like what's the balance? Should I say? We think more remakes.
I think we're gonna
More
see
new
games we
IPs.
already know. Like I think we're gonna see some games we already know about, like Godfall, whatever that fucking
I was
game
about to
was.
say, yeah.
Uh, I think we might see a few games we already know about. Then they're gonna show us games that they were obviously making, like maybe like they might show like a FIFA trailer and that shit. Uh, and then I think I don't know what they would remake though. Like I can't give a number because I don't know what they would remake.
Yeah.
Other than I mean we
Well,
know about Tony Hawk, but
I saw Demon Souls remake rumor.
my thing
bro,
is,
if they have a Demon Souls remake, I will jump through my screen and hug everybody I see.
What are you about to say, Yaya?
I don't know. I feel like for me, because I got to give credit when credit's due for a launch of like showing off games and stuff like that. I think it's kind of pretty cool to show like something for everybody. Like at least like try to touch as many genres as you can. I'm not saying they all gonna do this here because Sony already confirmed like, hey yo, we got more events coming too. Like don't sleep. But I can see some stuff that we already been like speculated on for a long period of time. Like I don't know. I feel like at this point, I just throw up a galaxy brain prediction. Ratchet and Clank is probably going to be there. Like Insomniac been going crazy on their Twitter for no reason. Like ever since they showed that PS5 the future gaming thing, Insomniac been tweeting hella Ratchet and Clank stuff. You know,
Okay.
and then there could probably be something like new or fresh that we ain't even heard about. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a mixture of just like cool and whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're gonna have better execution than Xboxes though, like obviously. But
You
Do you think they're gonna show like a sequel to like a PS4 game, like God of War or Horizon or something like that?
If they show anything, I think it's going to be Horizon because I think they've been making Horizon for like the Horizon 2 for mad long now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, Gorilla had a game for launch at PS4 with the Killzone Shadowfall.
I need another Killzone.
I'm pretty sure they've been making Horizon since like 2017.
For sure. Because from off release, it was doing well, and oh boy, I don't think any of us in here have beat it. But I feel like it was pretty. I feel like it was pretty open ended, and
enough of people like it though. So
I just have this feeling that they made it in a way that a sequel would make a lot of sense. That's just a gut feeling. So,
Y'all think we see Knack 3?
hell, once they show Knack 3, the world may become peaceful. I swear to God.
Bro, they show Knack 3. I'm in there.
What we're truly missing was Knack 3.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, yo. Let's go, Sony. Jim Ryan, you know what the people need.
Bro, give me Knack 3. I'll pre-order right there.
I might actually be down for a Knack 3.
Cerny he'll be able to. He knows the system the best, one of the best people. So he'll be able to like do some crazy shit in Knack 3. Come on, dude. Game of the decade.
I only played. I heard Knack 2 was better than Knack 1
for sure.
But I've only played Knack 1.
I played like the first 30 minutes of both games. I own both of them.
I might own Knack. I don't even know.
I flipped the first one. The second one,
I can't believe they made 2 Knacks on one console. That's what's insane to me.
Yo, because it did well, even though it's the only. There's many reasons.
That was the only game.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There was no other game to buy.
But Cerny was feeling himself, bro. Let the man live.
Yeah, bro. I need to see the Knack 3, Knack 2 sales figures.
I think Metacritic it was in the 80s. So,
yeah, I'm sure the game was great. I just want to see how much it sold.
Yeah, I would be interested. Bloodborne remaster. See, I don't know why you talking about remaster. I mean, I saw what you were saying earlier, Rebel, about he doesn't know how a sequel could be made, Bloodborne. But come on, bro, anything is possible. You could do whatever you want.
I just don't think that they're going to go the remaster route, because they said that like the top 100 games ish of PlayStation 4 games are going to be playable on PS5. So
and they could be boosted, yeah.
Yeah, and they could be boosted. And so if they were to remake games, I think we would have to like look a little bit farther back, like some PS3 games and stuff like that. I don't think something like Bloodborne. That's why Demon Souls actually like that could actually happen because that's a PS3 game, a pretty old one at that.
And it's a start. It was the beginning. So
and not very many people played Souls games back then. I remember I found out about Demon Souls is because I was like flabbergasted that GameSpot gave it Game of the Year, and I was like, I've never heard of this game before in my life.
Yeah.
Wait, what game?
Demon
Souls.
Oh, yeah. I played a little bit of it on emulator. It's just Dark Souls. Yeah, it's what we all think it is.
Yeah. I'm actually. I didn't realize Godfall is Gearbox, but I'm actually excited for Godfall, bro. I don't know. First, it said PvP, and then they just look wild. They look wild.
I looked at the gameplay, and it kind of looks like boneless Warframe to me.
Well, Warframe is PvE, so I have hope for PvP.
But I think there's PvE aspect in Godfall though. It's a looter
for sure. Yeah. But it gave me this. I don't know about because Gearbox is known for looter shooters, so I feel like they might be taking a little turn on the PvP side. I don't know, but bro,
I don't know. I have no idea. But when I saw the gameplay, it looked like boneless Warframe.
Last time I saw Gearbox do a PvP game, it was Battleborn, and I don't know if I want another one of those.
Man,
the greatest game of all time.
That game was fun, so let's put that out there first. It was other reasons why it failed.
Battleborn. I have no idea.
It was fun. I had fun with it. I used it was a robot. He had this gun, and it like so he would put it under his arm, and he had a gun, and he would pull that bitch out. It's a sniper. I was like, oof. It was really cool. Anyways, the game was pretty fun. Yeah. But I mean, but that's also why when I saw Gearbox, I'm like, I don't know what it is. I feel like when you don't do Borderlands, it doesn't work out. So I'm just hoping. Visually,
their track record of games is kind of ass if you look at it.
Yeah,
it's real hit or miss. They kind of got like a Platinum Games thing going on, but worse.
Yeah.
I feel like Platinum Games is good.
Nah, but Platinum Games has made some butt in its day.
Like what?
Legend of Korra, Star Fox Zero.
You're not gonna make in this call.
Oh,
not the show, the game.
Exactly.
That game's good, bro.
That game sucks.
And Astral Chain good?
I never said Astral Chain was good.
It ain't bad though.
It ain't like, but that's dry. Platinum Games. They also made that TMNT game. I'm pretty sure.
No, wait, chill. Astral Chain was butt, in my opinion.
I knew that. I was waiting for Dude to say something. I don't think it's that bad. It's not very groundbreaking. It's just basic. but it's not.
That's
out.
one of the worst Platinum games I've ever played.
Platinum games
I've ever played.
make some like when they make good games, they're good, like great, amazing games. But they've made some trash, like some actual trash. Like
Well, like
let's not.
in the case of Korra though, Korra was $15. Whereas
Oh,
like
launch?
Yeah,
yeah, it
what?
was $15.
Yo, that's what I thought that was gonna be, but
Yeah,
that game
so,
had a
like,
budget of $6.
All right, but what's Star Fox Zero's excuse, man?
all right, that's just, we don't talk about that. But you can have that, yeah. And then like the Turtles game is actually the worst Platinum Games game I've played. Like that, I don't know what they was going.
Was the Transformers one good?
That one's pretty decent from what I heard.
Yeah, it's decent
Compared to all the other licensed ones they made, it's pretty good. My brother actually played through it.
They be having no budget on them licensed games.
Yeah, that's why they gotta partner up with somebody. Yeah.
They like Bandai on a daily basis.
You said who? Bandai?
Bandai with the anime games when they got a licensed game, that's how they be treating them.
Yeah. What you talking about? Nowhere. Pattern of what? Platinum maybe. Platinum games. So PS5. Gonna see some games. You know, I actually retract what I said earlier about remasters. I think, if anything, they're gonna focus on new. Like even if they, you know what I mean. Like they're gonna take a subset and remastered stuff should be later. I think they want to focus on because the title is future. I don't think they're gonna lie to us like Microsoft did. Because I just feel like they keep watching what they do fumble. They keep watching them fumble, and in my head I feel like they're taking notes, but at the same time they're never that stupid. Microsoft just likes to. I don't know, man. They're funny.
They also said that these are going to be games that you can only experience on PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't like if you bring back an old game, then that's not like a game that can only be experienced there, unless you would talk about it like graphically, but gameplay wise, it wouldn't be.
I'm like unless they took an old game and literally PS5'd it up, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that, and then that from there it's a double swing because you get an old favorite and then in some crazy looking graphics and mechanics and all that. So I guess that's the only thing that, unless it's something like that, not a simple remaster or something like that. So we'll see. I have high expectations. I think we all would attest to that.
Man, I'm buying it at launch regardless of what they show on that screen. If I'm being honest,
that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. So yeah. Oh man. So all right. Taking a step back to the current times. The Last of Us 2 new gameplay reveal.
That joint's gonna be heat. It's gonna be heat.
You said because you said you didn't watch the video yet, dude.
I do, yeah, but I'm not watching that one on purpose.
Yeah, and then Yaya, have you? I think you did.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, so did I, bro. Bro.
Bro, what?
They had a Vita in that jump, bro.
Before we get on that shit was nuts. I was like, oh my god. It gets to the point where I don't know if I want to play it. I want to watch somebody else play it because it feel like a movie.
Dude, the
tension.
The way the characters, the random NPCs seem to be talking to each other throughout the map.
That's what I
was like I wouldn't say it was like crazy, but it was interesting because it made them all feel like actual like people walking around that thing. And so like when someone dies, they're like, yo, go tell what's his face. I don't even remember what the person's name was, and they like go running and all that stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. But no, it makes I just wanna I'm gonna beat 1 because this game looks tricky. It looks a little tricky, and I feel like I want to have this smooth experience to make it feel like it's cinematic, not dying a bunch. So I'm like, I need to understand and play this game more.
It looks way more open.
Yes, it got me excited. Like I don't know, I didn't really play the first one. I played a little bit, put it down. We had this combo last time. We're not gonna get into it, but when I watched that, I'm like, oh shit, I think I need to play because I need to understand and I need to see. Yo, Ellie, she freaking me out. She's an absolute savage.
Oh yeah.
Absolute savage. Yeah, this
The way
yeah.
so like when the original Last of Us came out, you every single interaction you had was either versus clickers or it was versus people, and they never interacted until the Left Behind DLC, and when there's specific sections in which you can like use the clickers to like fight the people and stuff like that. So it seems like they're really doubling down on that type of mechanic where like you're fighting the clickers and the humans at the same time, and like it just seems like the way you go through engagements in that game is way more open. Like you could choose to skip people if you want. Like it was always like that in The Last of Us,
Yeah.
but like because you're only fighting people and or clickers, like the way you maneuvered it felt way more like samey each time. Because like, all right, there's people here. I know what I'm going to do against people. I know what I'm going to do against clickers. But when they're both there at the same time, like who do you prioritize first? Do you even prioritize any of them, or do you just try to make a slick getaway?
Mm-hmm.
And with how open the levels look, because Ellie was riding that horse, and like if these levels are big enough where you could ride a horse, like I wonder, I wonder how they're going to get that linear feel that The Last of Us had while having the open spaces and having that sandbox for you to stealth around in and kill people and collect things and all these storylines that are in through the environment that you collect. It
I'm
honestly makes me so excited to just play the game. I just want the game. I'm so mad it got delayed because we'd be playing it right now.
We would be playing it right now.
That's true. How long? The first game is like 30 hours, right?
That thing's
Hell no, you
that
can beat
thing's
that in like 10.
13 hours,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
It's like a story game. Just 13 hours, you could kill it.
You can beat that in one sitting.
Okay.
Yeah, if you really want to.
If like you got up like at like 9 a.m., like you'd be done before midnight.
Bro.
If you rushed it, you could probably be done at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. If you got up at 9 a.m. and immediately started playing and didn't eat or no bathroom breaks, nothing. Like you just played.
I feel like I was playing this John, and all of a sudden cutscenes came, and I was in such awe and shock. I was like, no. What if I actually beat it? And I just didn't realize. No, it just felt too much of an abrupt ending. I don't know. I'm starting it again this week. I'm gonna figure out where I left off, like what happened. It was so confusing to me. So
wait, we own? Oh yeah, I do own Last of Us Remastered.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
That's why I started playing it. I had it downloaded, and then whenever I only had a 500 gig at that time, so whenever it came time for Judgment Day, whenever I needed some space, that shit got axed. So, so yeah, that's yeah. Okay, cool. So that's coming soon, and like I said, that trailer got me excited. It just looks, because that's why I strayed away from even feeling like I need to play Uncharted story, bro. I don't know why I bought 4. Was it if Dude told me if we split it, what happened? Regardless, I bought it and I went straight to multiplayer. I didn't touch that single player.
We split it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, but it was partially because I didn't play the previous story, so I wouldn't have known. But because I like the multiplayer, it's interesting.
Yeah, Uncharted 4 is like the only Uncharted game where I would say you actually need to kind of play the other ones in order to really it's still a good story on its own, but to really get the enjoyment of what that story like means to the entire series, like you kind of have to play 1 through 3 in order to like just get satisfaction out of it. I feel like
Exactly. I played Vita. I played Golden Abyss, bro.
I also played Golden Abyss. I played all of them.
How'd you like
I
that
would be
one?
down if Bend made more Uncharted games. Make them never touch Days Gone.
Days Gone sold so much. We're getting 2.
Yeah, bro. But people like Days Gone. It doesn't seem like it's a bad game. I think it had some bad technical
I think
stuff.
the public perception, the Days Gone had the opposite cycle. I think the public perception of Days Gone is now better than it was when it launched.
For sure, it definitely is.
It had like the opposite, where like games usually like when people, as time goes on, people start to hate them more. Days Gone had the opposite effect.
Yeah, people
are liking it more and more.
Mm-hmm. They put some more.
That might be because of updates, though. I don't know if it got updated.
For sure, that's one part of it, because it did start off bad. If I remember correctly, so the updates definitely helped, because they had new things implemented in the game that we haven't seen in other games before. So it had some nice nice features. So it was about polishing it up. So it's good to know. So, but yep, Days Gone 2. I'm pretty sure I saw a rumor like that somewhere here or there. So that's that. All right. Last topic. A little short episode today, honestly, but that's fine because last one that felt like long as shit. It was almost 2 hours.
It was long. Last one was like 2 hours.
I was like, what's going on here? So we
I literally left, ate dinner, came back, and we were still on.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, we started at like 6. It was 8 p.m. I'm like, god damn.
Damn, good thing I missed that one. I would have been tired.
Yeah, but see, I think because you were doing family night, you could have made it back. You probably
Yeah, I actually might have been able to
Yeah.
make it back. I didn't.
Yeah.
I just assumed you guys were done, so I didn't rejoin.
I had a feeling that was the case. So
Because we almost started up the Star Wars dialogue again.
Oh yeah.
because Donnie was dead. Donnie had no energy. He was barely talking. So like at that rate, I was trying to look for anything to get this man riled up so he would talk. So I don't know how we got on there, but we got on there. I think Yaya just threw it out there. And I jumped on it. I'm like, oh, yeah. And then, of course, rest assured, he started going off on it.
I was like, I gotta wake Donnie up.
Yeah,
bro.
Exactly.
Bro, you said that man sees start falling order in his dreams, bro.
Oh, it's so funny. It's hilarious.
I still haven't beat that game.
I beat it like when the week it came out.
I can't believe you even bought it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I pirated that shit. You're crazy.
On PC?
That's actually surprising to me.
I didn't even
I did
think
not
you
buy that
cared
shit.
for it. That's still surprising.
What? Oh, man.
So
What you mean you wouldn't? What you mean you wouldn't care for it?
I don't know.
Dude, I've been watching every Star Wars movie. He's a Star Wars fan.
I don't know.
Star Wars movie, true.
Donnie give me such a bad perception of it, bro. I think it's such a so to me, I'm like, wait, why are you playing it? Like,
It was a solid 7.5 to 8 game. Like it was just a solid game. It didn't do anything amazing. Didn't do anything terrible. I played it, kept it moving. It wasn't like it
you
wasn't.
kept this moving. There you go. Well, yeah, like I said, last topic, Xenoblade Chronicles definite. I mean, we kind of talked about it already.
I'm about to buy it after this podcast ends.
Honestly, I guess I'm gonna add a new topic after this, but yeah, I don't know what it is. How much different is it than 2? Like, well, because everyone says the 1 is way better. Now people like 2 now, but like at the start, people were just saying
It is 1 is way better. It has a more cohesive story. I'll say. Actually, I won't even say that. It's just like it just has better story. Like the plot points are better in Xenoblade 1 than it is in 2.
I could definitely say the first hour is probably more hype than a lot of the stuff in the
Oh yeah, no, it gets banging within an hour in Xenoblade 1. Like
yeah.
okay,
you in the
After
shit
chugging
within an hour. Yeah.
okay.
That junk gets some heat and start.
Yeah, you get straight to the shits in Xenoblade.
Okay, because when I really think about 2, that shit had me pissed. I was listening to all you fools like, oh no, this is a good series, and I was in a JRPG mood at the time. So you told me on a handheld capable device, hours.
I don't want to hear this slander.
I'm just let's listen. Let me finish. And then I open this bitch up. I'm playing this. It looked like absolute doggy dog. I'm like, what did I buy? I was like, and in handheld mode at least. I was like, what did I do? And I struggled through that hoe. I'm like, bro, there's got to be something here. And the story put me to sleep. I'm like, what is this, bro? And then I don't know what it is. I hit like a stride. And I also didn't understand combat at all. So that was making me mad. So I started figuring out. A dude told me about the gotcha aspect. I was like, all right, I'm going to give him more of a chance. I'm like, all right, what's going on here? I didn't know that was a thing.
Wales unite.
And then I still didn't understand what was going on. I'm like, is that how all of them are? You got to roll for blades?
No.
No,
Okay.
that's just the second one.
Okay. So the first one, in terms of progressing your gear and equipment, how does that look? What do you? It's just like normal standard.
Yeah, it's pretty much normal JRPG
Go
shit. Yeah.
new area. Go to the stove. You know, see what they got.
You can also customize the outfits of the character in this one. In the
All right, you like in what sense?
well,
the
like
color.
you could change the color. You get like a few little costume changes you can get as well. Like this game got how many side quests? What was it?
Like, don't do any of them. They all suck.
Do you get anything good for them though?
I don't know. Just money, but
No, so like no outfits, no weapons.
I don't know if that yet.
No, there's like 95,000. I think is the number.
So you didn't answer yes or no good stuff at all from anyone.
Don't don't,
bro.
don't.
But if they give you some heat clothes, I need it.
Bro, the question is that them shits suck. There's 95,000 quests. There's 95,000 side quests. There's no way on planet Earth they could make 95,000 quests. So just skip.
So then, how long does that make the game?
And they're all fetch quests, probably. Like 90% of them are fetch quests.
Isn't that how 2 is?
Yeah, but I didn't do side quests in that either.
Okay. I be doing some of them, and they absolutely irritate me.
Xenoblade side quests are trash, which is weird because I really enjoy X, which is just a large side quest.
Yeah, that's pretty much what X is, a large side quest the game, but
like I love that game. Like I hate Xenoblade side quests and I love that game, and that game is like the biggest side quest in Xenoblade.
Bro, but
like all right. So let me run it down for you.
Real quick. So then because they definitely give you experience, and like if you it's either one or two things. You either do the side quest, get some experience, and then your grinding is a little bit less, or you skip all the side quests.
Okay. I'd rather grind.
Okay.
Because at least grind, at least you don't have to pay attention. You could just be in an area and hit buttons.
Yeah.
The side quest, you take your attention up for some mid. Not even mid. It's not mid. It's trash. It's not mid. Mid is too good of a word. Them side quests.
I'm gonna be real. For me, I think I'm past the point of being annoyed with those side quests because I did the Poppy QT side quest in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and that has to be the worst quest I've ever did in a video game. Like
side quests.
I think that's probably one of the worst side quests I've ever done my whole entire life. Because like it was just tedious breaks. Then if you didn't have something, you had to go grind and get it. I was burning core crystals just to get this thing so he could talk to the wall. Like I'm like, bro, like that side quest sucks. So at this point, like I'm not doing 95. I just looked it up. 95,128 side quests. They got a lost. That's cap.
That's unhealthy.
That's them hoes getting done. I don't know.
Bro, they just threw them shits in there just cause they could.
No, it's some complete and utter bullshit. They're all bad too. Like there's not redeemable side quests in that game.
Yeah, I was about to say something. Now I'm forgetting. Shoot. It was about 2. Oh my god. Anyways, it's whatever. Nah, but you guys kind of sold me on this first one.
The story is
the same.
The story is I think it might be a little bit easier than 2.
Because 2's didn't make no sense.
But the story in 1 is like that prime time shit.
Okay.
2 makes sense until you get to the end game. Like it doesn't make sense until you get to the end game.
It doesn't make sense until you get to like chapter 5 or 6. It's a bunch. They just start throwing a bunch of pieces out in the air like puzzle pieces, and they just let you stare at them with not understanding the goddamn thing, and then all of a sudden it starts slowly building. But like again, that build up was so annoying for me. Oh, I
Yeah,
gotta
I
say
got
for
burnt out on it.
yeah, exactly. And I stopped. I came back and I started enjoying it way more. I was gonna say the whenever you would try to use what is it like the map to mark stuff into stupid.
Yeah, it was like a not functioning map.
It didn't make
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And dude, I spent so maybe let's put it like that. I maybe had 10 hours that I spent playing that game whenever I first tried it. I'm telling you, 4 of that 10 was me just trying to find shit because it didn't make sense. It was so annoying. I got so lost so many times. I'm like, this is unnecessary. I really tested my patience with that game. I really did. But I'm gonna give it another chance.
I'm never touching a Xenoblade game in my life. Them Jones are too long for me. It looks
Oh
it
yeah,
looks
wait. I
fun.
meant to ask
It
that.
looks
How?
cool. Way too long for me.
I meant to ask. How long is it? 2. How
I mean,
long is 2? Like 60, 80?
2? How long
Yeah.
is 2?
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
be there at 50.
50. And what about 1?
Probably like 50.
That ain't long. You saying what the hell's wrong with you?
Come on, man. I don't go out here and play 50-hour long games.
See, y'all uncultured. I'm
Yeah, it might be
usually
more than 50. I might be a cap. It might be like
Yeah, I was like, huh? I was
Too
like,
long?
what?
that's too long or too short.
it might be like 65.
I went
See,
to the
there you
web,
go.
I want to be.
I went to the
see.
website and then it says Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It took 65 hours to beat 2, and then DE main story is 46 hours.
I feel like there's a
Oh,
lot
I-
of extra shit going on in 2.
Well, 1, 2 also has this thing where like, you know, like those little doors and stuff, and like certain crates you got to have mastery to unlock. A lot of people get that. That's my biggest gripe with that game, because like you will get to a story and it's like one where like you can't progress until you get the mastery for that. So like you also got to do a little bit of grinding and stuff for Blades just to progress story.
2 got a ton of grinding.
Yeah, but the first one not really. I know. I think the longest one is X. X is the longest one.
He said it's a big side quest.
And to be honest, that's true. But it's a point in that game where you get to like the whole gameplay changes.
Yeah.
Like so, it's a whole nother world you got to explore as well. So I don't know. I feel like a perfect length for an RPG for me. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like I kind of mess with the Kingdom Hearts like length of a game, but then like I truly think Xenoblade Chronicles is like at least Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is my cap. Like Persona 5 Royal, don't get me wrong, I got to Futaba's Palace. I'm like, I'm not doing this right now. This is gonna wait. I'm not doing it. I'm just not gonna play that
Dog,
game.
that's what's preventing me from even playing it. Like I've only done one palace, and I'm already thinking ahead. Like, bruh, I can progress, but once I hit these other ones, don't even get me on the rat one. Rat one, I might delete the game. I don't know if I could something like that again. It took me so because I was trying to play it, and school was ending, and I stopped playing it for like 5-6 months, and came back was greeted to rats again. Oh, I was so mad. He said maybe just play Torna. Wouldn't you just be confused?
Torna is gold.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like you'd be missing a lot of pieces.
Well, to be fair, Torna is generally what happens before Xenoblade
Okay,
Chronicles.
and then that's what you're gradually unlearning as you play.
Yeah, and then you will probably be like, you'll probably feel more connected to it if you get towards. You don't even got to really beat all of 2, but like chapter like 7 and 8, you will probably be like, oh, this is what's going down.
I think that's where I'm at. I wish I had my Switch is in my living room. I don't feel like going and get it, but y'all are literally. I might freaking play that tonight, but I need to grind on PSO2. Elusive, shout out Elusive. We need to get some gains.
61 during this podcast. Let's go. Let's go.
Such a hoe. Anyways, perfect transition into the last topic. PSO2. Oh
was
no,
good.
my picture's not showing up. Oh well. Yeah, PSO2. So that just released on PC, It has one of the worst releases that I've ever seen on a PC product.
Yeah, Microsoft.
And it's not even Sega's
Ah.
or the publisher's fault. It's the store that they were put on.
Yeah, Microsoft has some bug fixing to do, bro. They need to hire Sam. Sam got him.
Sam.
Cause that shit is ass.
What is?
The Microsoft store. We need you to go and fix it.
Nope. Nope, I ain't fixing that.
There's my picture. How do I delete a game and a store has control over my local file system that on a restart it deletes itself? It corrupts itself. I don't understand. Rebel in the chat. Yeah, so
the game can delete itself if your Windows permissions aren't like a certain way or something.
That ain't even. Well, I don't know what it is because I heard that it tries to do some type of update and then like messes up, or if you turn, I don't know, bro, I don't know. But I downloaded the game May 26th, I think that was, played it, streamed it for 7 hours, turned off my computer. I don't turn on my computer till 3 p.m. the next day, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to play some PSO2. I click on it, and it has a little loading icon, and I'm like, dude, did this shit just get uninstalled? And then I open up the Microsoft Store and it says reinstall. Usually it should say play. So it broke itself, and this happened 2 times in a row, where I would re-download it, turn on my computer the next day, and it's just gone. And Rebel in the chat had to download it 5 times. So like I only did 2.
What?
And so not only did you have to do it 5 times, his download took like 4 or 5 hours. Mine, I have fast internet, it only took like 20 minutes, so very less painful. But my man Rebel, shoo.
Bro, I saw somebody play the game. They was live. I remember them live tweeting it for 2 days, bro. And then the 3rd day, they was like, "Yo, my game won't start." Then 5 hours later, they opened that game up. All the data was gone. I'm like, "Dang, what's going on? This phantom."
That's a rough launch. That's a rough launch.
So is this like a problem that Phantasy Star
It's Microsoft.
or is it Microsoft?
It's a Microsoft distribution problem.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Yo, this thing has 2 stars on the store right now.
For real?
Because no one.
Yeah, because it probably keeps getting deleted over and
because
over again.
first off, they keep bringing us to that damn page because we got to reinstall it. So people would probably getting pissed and just put a bad review.
But the fan, like the PSO tweaker people, they're basically fixing all the problems if you use the PSO tweaker launcher. And it's like, so like they're basically saving Sega's ass right now, and they've been doing it for free, or donations, I guess.
Yeah, Sega's better start compensating these dudes.
Yo, do you need Xbox Live on PC in order to play this game?
Yes,
of course.
Any game that you buy on the Microsoft Store, you need Xbox Live for. Like me, Ishraq, and other people bought Minecraft Dungeons, and we all needed Xbox. You don't need gold, but you need an Xbox.
You have to make
Live
an account.
Oh, you just need an account? I was about to say.
You don't need gold.
Confused. I was like, I thought for a second it said you needed gold. I was like, Microsoft going crazy with these PC games. They really.
No, you don't need gold. You don't need gold. You just need an Xbox account. You just need to be
This is the type of shit where
I want to play this game.
You want to?
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool from the screenshots.
I'll power grind you, bro. Let's do
That's what I'm saying. We all got you.
I'm about to play today. You can catch me on a different day.
But what was I gonna say? One. Shoot, I had 2 things. I forget the first. What was I about to say? Damn it. Oh yeah. This is the type of shit where they're gonna pull up at NE3 whenever it happens or somewhere and be like, we now have 300 million registered Xbox Live users. Yet it's shit like this. Anything you touch of theirs, you have to get connected to their ecosystem. They got all our shit, bro.
It's like that BS that like Activision does when they do a free weekend, and then like 2 weeks later they talk about all the registered users they got. It's like
bro,
you still count those people who aren't even playing anymore.
Yeah. And then so the second thing I was gonna say is this is only one piece of the pie. Somehow, some way. Well, I guess it makes sense because the servers you're on for PC are different from the Xbox, but they're linked together. That's how it's allowing crossplay.
It's crossplay.
So I'm just saying, like, it's funny because I was gonna say that this doesn't make sense, but it does. The fact that PC players, when you go in, like when you're in the lobby it runs at 5 frames because it's lagging so much. So like they have live concerts in the game.
There's a fix for that.
Well, yeah, but it's some petty fix. Like, I'm not doing all that. I looked at it, I'm like, I'm not doing all that.
No, it's only 3 steps. You just change the name of 2 files.
But doesn't it remove people's loading models in the lobby? That's what I saw. I saw somebody post a video.
You're fucking nutted out, bro. My shit works exact. Mine works fine.
The same. I saw somebody, but I'm saying people's models that when you're walking around, do they not load?
No, they load.
Okay, I saw on that under the Reddit post, I saw somebody post a video, like footage of it, and that's what I saw. But regardless, that's an extra method that like is not, wasn't instructions by Microsoft. So basically, what I'm saying is I shouldn't have to do that. But the worst part is that Xbox. So these live concerts that happen, you're watching it. And then it's funny because the Xbox people aren't having any lag at all. But again, mine's running at 5 frames. As soon as you get into to like an actual area to fight, it goes away entirely. But it's pretty bad launch. 2 stars. Game is still heat, and I will struggle through anything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because the game's actually good. It's just Microsoft. One of the biggest companies in the world doesn't know how to make a distribution system.
I don't. And this thing's been out for a while. They're just enforcing it now for like things, or should I say things that we actually want to freaking play are there, so we have to. So someone said waiting for a Steam release. Is that even a thing? Well, when it comes to other platforms, maybe. What do you think?
I'm surprised they didn't put. I'm surprised they put on the Windows Store, not the Xbox app.
It's the same thing. The Xbox app kind of just links you. It's like it uses the same distribution system. I'm pretty sure.
Does it though? Because I remember I had things downloaded on the Windows Store, and then it wouldn't let me access it because I didn't have the new Xbox app.
It's a different app, but it's the same distribution. Like. It's the same, like it's the same thing. It's like the same.
Yeah, because I'm looking at Gears 5 right now. Damn, I could actually play Gears 5, and I have no desire because I have Game Pass. I don't even know why the hell I just got it. Well, I got it for the 1 month, but they still charge me. I need to cancel that shit. But I'm looking at Gears 5 on the Windows Store, and it's letting me install because my account does have Game Pass. So,
from the Xbox, it's just like it's one thing. I just don't know how it works. But
I don't know why they have 2 different. They gotta fix that. I don't know what they got going on. The Xbox app in itself is terrible. That thing, it eats up my resources. It crashes all the time.
Oh, you are a CS major. Submit the freaking application.
I'm not. I mean, actually, Microsoft is having 1,000 jobs coming to this area, so I might be the one to fix it.
Yeah, but game, like I said, game's still addicting, so all is forgiven. But all right, I think that's it for today. Yep. So appreciate y'all for listening. Oh yeah, the casino area is definitely my favorite aspect of PSO2. Me and Elusive.
Can you wrap this up, Doc?
You trying to play?
No, I'm trying to. I gotta do something.
So since they're rushing me, guys, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got to talk about today. So we'll see what happens Thursday, and we'll probably 2 weeks give it. See what else is happening before we have another podcast. So. Like I said, appreciate y'all for coming through. So we'll start with the outros. You know the order. I think you do. Yeah.
Hey, what's good? Thank y'all for coming out for another episode of this fire podcast this week. There was no Donnie, there was no Star Wars, but we still pushed through. And, I'm about to go play more Xenoblade. So I'm out.
Dubith.
It's still free to guys at Naughty Dog, bro. For you. I just said they still in that building, man.
Sam.
See y'all. I hope you guys have a great day, great rest of your week. Actually, it's already Sunday. It's already the end of the week.
Great start of your week.
Start of the week.
I guess it is the start of the week. All right. I hope you all have a great Monday, Saturday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. This is Jam, and we out. Peace. All right, cuties. Peace.